Super easy way to grow seeds at home. All you need is some plastic wrap, a rubber band, a container, some water, and some soil, and that's it. All right. We're here in the heat, August, Southern California, zone 10, and you need some of that heat. This is a really good trick to use, especially in the summer and the spring when the weather warms up. All right. A lot of the nurseries where you buy your seedling plants from, your trees from, your little flowers from, they have these perfect conditions where they grow these high humidity, high heat, so they're able to grow a lot of seeds and they grow them fast. But I'm gonna show you today how to create those exactly really good conditions right here at home. All right, it's really easy. Okay, let's get started. I'm gonna plant a mango seed today. All right, this is a really good trick for tropical, subtropical plants like mangoes, avocados, citrus, but not bananas, citrus, anything that has a seed. All right, avocados do well in this. Surinam cherries, loquats, list goes on and on and on. And in fact, I'll put a list in the description below. Okay, but I have my seed here, and all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open it. Let's open it up. There's the seed. That is my seed, and I have a 1 gallon pot filled with soil. By the way, I made the soil myself. This is my homemade soil mix. I have a soil video coming up showing you the exact ingredients and exactly how to make the soil mix. I think it's great for tropicals and subtropical plants. They really love the soil. All right. So I have it in a 1 gallon container. And of course, as always, the container has holes in the bottom. You need holes, you need drainage. Okay. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to add water to this container. So I'm adding water. I'll do this like 2 or 3 times, almost to the top, to make sure the soil is nice and wet and moist. You see that water draining out? You want drainage. Gotta have some drainage. That's important. Now I'm gonna take my seed. We take our seed and I'm gonna push it into the soil. I'm gonna cover it very thin, the thinnest layer of dirt over the seed as possible. We want the seed to easily sprout out of the ground, out of this dirt easily, and you can do that by putting a very thin layer of soil on top. And now the magic trick. This is the part where we're creating our own little mini greenhouse right here at home. You don't need a huge greenhouse. You don't need a big operation. All you need is this plastic wrap. Cover it up. All right. And then we're going to seal it. We're going to lock it in place with a rubber band. And we are done. Now, the last step, really important, is placement. You got to figure out a place where there's early morning sun and then late sun right around sunset. I like to give about 2 hours of early morning sun to the seed, and then really late, right before the sun sets, it can get sun at that time as well. You got to think about it like this. Think about it in nature. Big seed from a big tree falls into the ground, or an animal takes it, drops it somewhere. It's always covered by huge trees, huge older trees of the forest. You got to mimic that. We're going to mimic nature. All right. So in that situation, as the sun rises, it gets a little bit of sun, the angle of the sun is very low, so it gets a very weak sun. And then as the sun gets intensified, as the day goes on, we're here in midday. Right now it's around 12 o'clock. The trees, the canopies are covering that seed, so it's getting nothing. And then as the sun is setting again, it's getting a little filtered sun coming out right as the sun sets. We're going to mimic that, and I found a perfect spot right here in my yard. You got to observe your yard or wherever your situation is to find that sweet spot. Early morning sun, late afternoon sun, right before the sun sets. All right, and I'm gonna show you the spot where I found. All right, guys, check it out. Look, I already planted some seeds like this, and since this is around noontime, these are in complete shade. This is under my carport, but as the sun begins to set over there in the west, there's going to be sun that is a low, weak sun hitting these seeds towards the end of the day. And I'm going to put my newly planted mango seed right here with his buddies. Okay, so why plastic wrap? What does it do? What this plastic wrap does is it creates a nice humid conditions for the seed to grow in. Especially tropical and subtropical seeds need humidity and heat to grow well. And this little plastic wrap locks in moisture. Look at the condensation. Look at the water forming underneath the plastic wrap. That is humidity. That is high humidity. That's almost It's got to be close to 90 to 100% humidity, and that's what seedlings love. They love to grow in really humid conditions inside there, just like that. All right, and that's why we put plastic wrap. Usually here in the heat of summer, this takes about 3 weeks to a month to show some signs of growth. And once the seed, you'll see it, it's really exciting because it starts to sprout out. It starts to push against the plastic wrap. That's when I take it off and I add water and I leave it in the shade for 2 weeks, 2 weeks in the shade because it's still not acclimated to full sun. And then I slowly, gradually expose it to more and more sun. All right, let me show you an example here. Check this out. This is exciting. Here is a little Pickering mango seed that was planted in July 2022, and it's starting to sprout out, looking very beautiful. Now, here's some, every seed grows at a different rate. Here's another one, a sweet tart mango seedling planted in July 2022. Really exciting. These seeds are so vigorous. Look, they shoot out multiple embryos, 1, 2, 3. This is a polyembryonic seed, meaning there's 3 little trees grown out from one seed. That's why you should grow seedlings. You get many, many trees. In some cases, you can get many, many trees from one seed. It's fascinating, okay? All right, folks. There you see it. Here's the result. That is how you can grow seeds fast and easy and create your own mini greenhouse right here at home. I hope you guys liked that video. As usual, if you like, leave a like, subscribe. Let me know how your seed planting is going. And as usual, thank you for watching.